Coming up in this episode, how soon is it before we commit the first crime?
Let's be honest, it's the end of the world. We've robbed the joint.
I've been on the far seas.
You're so well travelled. Your accent's just an amalgamation.
Elements, yeah.
I just want a boat absolutely stacked with guns.
I think we're now looking at a cannibalistic, ravaged world now. People have lost all food source, so now they're turning on each other.
Like walking through the forest on the night. If you've got a Kimbo Uzi, you don't give a fuck, do you?
Right, so we've done the nuclear apocalypse. Let's revisit zombies.
I feel like you probably just go out in a car, crank the stereo up, stand on the roof of the car, and just let the zombies wade in and just kill as many as you can until they consume you.
Over the next 100 years, there's a 1 in 10 chance we will develop artificial intelligence systems that would get rid of mankind simply because AIs don't need humans to thrive.
10% chance that AI wipes us out in the next 100 years.
APMA! Welcome to the podcast. Jimmy, Dan, Jordan.
Hello.
Ben. We're all going to die. Now, I'm saying this because today my episode is about apocalypse and different types of them. We have covered this before. We did the zombie apocalypse. I think it was in episode 4.
Wow.
Where Jimmy famously said he'd choose a bicycle as his
Yes.
mode of transport.
I remember that.
Still would.
I was thinking, well, maybe not Jimmy changing his mind, but I think if we would go through some scenarios of apocalypses and then kind of decide what we're going to do, either individually or as a group, to survive. I've got a list of them, and there's quite a few. There's one that is kind of links back to one of Dan's pods, which I'll talk about later on. But I feel like the one that's kind of come into fruition recently is the possibility of a nuclear war. Nah, that may or may not be because of Russia, but do you know what I mean? So nuclear, what were we saying? What's our first cause of action? Are we trying to get hoard supplies as much as we can, then get underground? Depends where it hits though, doesn't it?
Mm.
Are there public bunkers in this country, or
Public bunkers.
There's probably some from the war,
Yeah.
right?
but not active.
I've been watching some videos, and I think you get like a text message. Like I genuinely
Right.
think you get a text message saying,
Oh, well, like imminent
I think-
strike.
yeah,
I
like
there
it's
was-
coming. Yeah, so
Wasn't there one
Hawaii.
in
there was one in Hawaii. Yeah, seen
They
that.
all got a text.
scary is that?
Yeah, imagine that.
The banter of doing that and just watching everyone run around.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna die.
Because you could just get one now.
Yeah.
and it's like,
What the fuck?
right, what? Because
We'd-
we don't know what the fuck we're doing, so we've got to take it as if this is what's the
Yeah,
text has just come through.
And we're here right now.
I don't think people would believe it.
Hang on. No, I'm joking.
Especially in today's day and age.
How long we got? Half an hour? An hour?
Let's say in this scenario it's going to hit somewhere where it's obviously going to affect us. So I'd say you've got an hour.
An hour.
An hour.
What are you thinking first, other than shit?
You do need to get underground.
Yeah.
Or like in a ditch or something, because it's the spread of the thing comes along. You need to be away from glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause glass can obviously explodes, cuts you, and then you're exposed to radiation. And
Great point.
the radiation is another massive thing where you need to be indoors.
Yeah.
You need to be indoors, underground, and there can be no air flow coming in.
Very specific, isn't it? I was legitimately gonna get some respirators.
Yeah.
What, really?
Yeah.
Was that because of COVID, or was that just
No,
in-
when all the war was kicking off, I was like,
Oh,
just in case.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't know how much longer it would give you, but it's gonna,
You'd look the part though, wouldn't you?
you'd look the part,
Yeah,
and it
that's
might
true.
just give you enough time to dig down.
Yeah.
Dig
Yeah.
down,
I wonder how far you actually have to dig.
I don't think it's
How
actually
far
that
to
far.
get.
Yeah, it's not-
I think
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
it's the
not far.
spread of the explosion. You just need to
Yeah.
miss that initial.
That's
radiation.
interesting. I mean, because so for me and you, we can't get home in an hour, so we're now your burden. Yeah. We're fucking.
You need to save us.
We have to. And also geographically, I mean, I haven't got a fucking clue where a hole would be.
Yeah.
So
I feel
10
like
feet.
I don't like I say,
10 feet. Can we dig that?
3 meters.
If it's
Get
not
a shovel out.
I'd have to go and
not-
get my kids as well.
Yeah.
That's an hour round trip.
if it's not a hole, it just needs to be very well
Fortified. Can we fortify this?
I've got a
place?
generator. So
There you go.
like
Nice, Jenny.
Good old Jenny.
in the new space we've got
that's got protection as well.
Wow.
The bricks for that are made for
lasers.
Nice.
the laser, so we would be safe.
Fuck.
Safe.
Well, I mean, that's
There
a
you
bonus.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, I feel like there we could probably make a bunker as well.
Yeah.
Places.
Maybe you should, just in case.
Just in case.
At the end of the day, people will be like, what are you doing that for? But if it ever happens, you're fucking laughing.
And you always need a podcast, even in an apocalypse.
I'm
We could
very
be
much
the only
like
podcast left in the
when it
apocalypse.
kicks off.
The apocalypse.
When it kicks off, I like to have like the last one with COVID, and I had a generator. I've got solar panels, like mobile solar panels that I can put up and charge stuff. I had food. I had water. Like I've got.
Brilliant.
Dan CEO British Gas.
I've got at least a month.
Yeah.
Like
Jesus.
at least a month.
That's fucking brilliant.
So you'd go and get that.
And I've always got a bag of rice.
And you got that watch
Big.
you bought that you had in the midweek of last week?
Yeah. Watch,
Sure, that's
I think if it
survival.
kicked off now, we'd have to split up, and we'd have to go off to collect different
Yeah.
amenities that are
just
going
be
to
like, right, you get this, you get this.
Someone would be on like food hunt. Someone
Yeah.
would be on
Shovel duty.
I've
Do you
got
know
four.
anyone?
I've got
someone
four
would be on
survival books as well.
regeneration thereafter.
I've got 4 Raymere survival books with
Nice.
with all the
Nice.
food you can eat in the UK.
Nice.
So, I know,
For foraging
berries,
and that.
foraging, yeah.
Nice.
I haven't read it, but like it's there.
I feel like
The
our
knowledge is
best
there.
chance of survival is with Dan. For sure.
Yeah, I would be. Like I say, I'm not ready yet, but I've got the bits ready
be,
to
yeah.
go.
You're already proactive.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
we're reacting to it. You've got some of the stuff.
I've got some of the stuff ready,
Yeah.
and I feel like in the bunker, I feel like we can level that up.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we have to do that.
Yeah.
In fact,
That's
it is a requirement
Even
of the
just
pod.
as a backdrop, it'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Just some shelves with
Respirators.
beans.
Just respirators. Like you can grab, a few little bits and bobs that are gonna.
And if you're an
Yeah.
APMA VIP, you'll be allowed in.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hit that join button to get entry into the APMA bunker.
Imagine that they come up and you're like, "Did you sign up?"
Yeah.
There's no monetary system anymore. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Please, I've been an OG sub, but were you a member?
Where's your t-shirt?
Yeah. Black on black t-shirt for entry.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely.
Oh,
No
dear.
family members.
Oh man. So 10 feet, yeah, Ben? 10 feet. Can we dig that if we had to in an hour? That's deep.
It's deep. So again, I think
And then you got to cover it.
we need
Just
some
so
sort
down
of
and
like
across.
digging equipment accessible, so that if we don't have to dig the hole, but we need
Well,
some.
there-
I mean,
JCB.
I think it would obviously be quite manic, but this is quite a callback. But back to not the first Halloween special, but I think I had to get some stuff for a brand deal. I ended up using it for the Halloween special, the equipment. But you took me to a shop round the corner from here that has all the DIY shit. That's only like 2 minutes round the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think first thing would
Straight
be
into
like,
there.
Shout out to Bookers.
there you go.
Yeah, I think we could.
straight down there.
Yeah,
We could get
bosh. Just
shovels.
yeah.
Even like let's say 10 feet, you probably get away with 7 or 8.
I think like
Minimum 10.
that's
Might have a
This is
third arm.
radiation we're talking about.
Exactly, that's what I mean. They always overestimate, don't they?
that's 10 feet for your average sized man. Well,
Yeah.
we only need to dig 5 feet.
Yeah, we can
We're
knock
half the size. Of
we
it,
can knock a
aren't we?
foot straight off that.
Yeah.
We'll
So
have to put steps down for me then.
yeah.
I'll tell you what else might help with the. Oh no, there's a massive hole
Just
in the
go
side.
in head first.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's
You've
10
only
foot
got
if
your
you're
head-
standing it. If you go in head first,
Well,
Can't get radiation.
or
Suck
you
it.
plonk the dive. I reckon that'll probably
Dive
do you for a bit of radiation.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's pure steel.
So we're gonna need food.
Yep.
Canned food, obviously. I think.
I've got some
Yeah.
canned chicken. I've had
Long
it. I've had it.
Tell you what, the juice is coming out of that.
It's,
So I cooked a curry.
been marinating for a year and a half.
I cooked
my
a,
God.
I cooked a
COVID
curry
special.
yesterday, and I bought some canned baby potatoes.
Oh yeah, they're
Chuck-
fine. They're fine.
Chuck them in there.
Yeah.
They were
Decent,
class.
No.
See,
They're like pre-cooked, aren't they?
goes
Just-
back
Yeah.
to I tell you, potatoes of king.
You
Oh,
don't want
yeah.
to be eating any canned meats. Really. You like
tuna.
if-
Tuna. I like a bit of canned
Yeah.
tuna.
Tuna's different, isn't it?
I'll accept the tuna.
When you
Yeah.
see like roast dinners in a can, you think, what's going on
Yeah,
there?
but think
Burgers
after
in a
2 years
can.
underground.
Oh yeah, it'd be a treat, wouldn't it?
I'm trying to think of any meat I've had in a can that was a good experience.
Yeah.
They do like elk
Like-
in a fucking can.
Elk in a can.
But like I say, you know,
Spam, not bad.
beggars can't be
Corned beef.
choosers.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely
That's
true.
true. Yeah.
So, right, we've gone down to Booker's. Let's be honest, it's the end of the world. We've robbed the joint. All right.
Yeah.
I was
And-
going to say, how soon is it before we commit the first crime?
Yeah, I'll just be like, look,
rapid.
if this is a hoax, we'll be back with the cash, and then just fucking leg it out the door.
I'm just imagining one of us just using it as an excuse to go on a fucking rampage instantly.
Yeah.
You
I
could
wonder
just
if that
smash it.
happened in Hawaii. I wonder if anyone fucking
Yeah, just start smashing
you know
shit
what I mean,
up.
shot someone or
Yeah.
did something and they were like, oh, it's,
You could
it's-
smash it on your credit card though, because you ain't got to pay it
Yeah,
back.
true.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So head down to
So
to.
we've got that
to
shit.
Booker's.
Where's the hole being dug?
I'd go for the new building, because I feel like you've got protection outside, and I feel
Yeah.
like we just got to get through. It's the concrete in it, but I feel if you're inside it, you've already got a level. of
Yeah.
decent
Yeah.
protection.
I don't think we'd have to dig in that new building. Honestly,
Just
don't.
use the new
we
building.
It'd be
Just
fine.
use a new
It's got
building.
the spades for shits and gigs, really.
Yeah. As long
Maybe
as-
get some
we could use them as
PPE.
weapons, yeah.
Or like, yeah, and also like things to maybe barricade for when the survivors inevitably start looting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should look into some sort of air ventilation system.
pallets.
I've got the generator, but
We've got no air.
we
Good
need
wood,
some
isn't it,
sort
on the
of-
pallets?
It's
Yeah,
good
some
wood
sort
on
of
the
air.
pallet.
There's a pallet company local, so we've got wood to board up the windows.
There you go.
Okay, now we're making lemonade. So let's say,
We're thriving.
yeah,
Right
the
now.
nuke hits, we've survived
How long's the radiation?
It's a long
a
time.
couple of years, isn't it?
Yeah, we need a lot of tinned food.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That is the thing that's going to be the big issue, outlasting, well, basically death.
Yeah,
At this point.
the radiation.
Depends on
1 to 5 years.
one's five.
Okay.
So it
That's
depends.
alright.
It depends on where it's hit. How many nukes have come down? So say they sent one nuke in
Yeah.
London, and
And
we're
we're-
on the outskirts.
Yeah.
So then you're like, right, we don't have to stay in this spot. We can travel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's when you need
Scotland.
your respirators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be mobile. We need to get out of there.
And are we going out as a team, or are we splitting up? To
I think we
find
go
things?
convoy.
Yeah.
Convoy. Fucking hell.
And get everyone that we know is left. Get them
Yeah.
all in.
Yeah.
Power in
Are we
numbers.
going to Scotland?
Or Wales.
I was thinking as far
think
away
Wales-
from the
Wales
impact.
Yeah.
I feel like the Welsh are a bit weaker than the Scottish.
Well, that's
what you want.
That is.
That's what I mean.
That's who we're taking on.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I think we're now looking at a cannibalistic, ravaged world now. People have lost all like food source, so now they're turning on each other.
yeah. That's what
There's
I
some
meant.
nice spots in the Hebrides. Nice
Yeah.
beach. It's cold, but I mean,
Yeah, but trying to take on the Scots, I mean, they're hard, aren't they?
we've done it before.
Listen, we love all
Done
of
it
our
before,
Welsh
we'll
and
do it
Scottish
again.
viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Scotland.
Bit cold.
I think that is the target.
Scotland.
Yeah, I think we need to get up there to get as
Yeah.
far away as possible, and that's going to take a while.
That would take a fucking age.
Yeah,
If you didn't have fucking.
and that's if the fuel is still there, the
Yeah.
petrol station's still there. Have they been wiped out?
We need
Yeah.
horses. Horseback. Or bike, like I say, bicycles.
Yeah, Jimmy with the
Bikes.
bike.
Yeah.
We would take probably months.
You're going to need
but-
weaponry because, like I say, cannibals are everywhere.
Scotland's cold. We're going to need clothes.
People have grown
Where-
third arms.
Don't know where we get a bunch of clothes.
We're gonna need.
You're going to raid the factory.
Yeah, gonna sleep. Good sleeping bags.
Oh, yeah, I'll let someone else choose mine.
Yeah.
Well, northwest Scotland is the most untouched area in the whole of Europe, isn't it? Like it's.
Is it?
Yeah, it's. If
Yeah,
you
the beaches and that are amazing.
If you go there, if you go proper north, west of Scotland, it's like humans haven't even been to some of them places. It's just completely natural.
Bang.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, it's one of the most.
That's the new utopia.
49 hours on a bike. On a bicycle, it will take to get up to the north, the Highlands.
Cool.
Couple of
Call it
tussles.
50.
2 days. 2 days. 2 days flat in an hour.
171 hours walking.
That's not too
That's
bad.
what I'm saying. Bike.
172 hours.
Especially when that will now be the whole point of your existence. There's no, you ain't got a job anymore. You ain't got aspirations. It's just survival.
Even if I suppose you got to account for getting food and stuff, but you could fucking if you put in a shift 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're not gonna take too long.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you'll need to take shifts in sleeping.
What are you doing for the other 16?
Getting your food.
Sitting around.
You got to get food, didn't you? And you might be fighting off.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. These cannibals, mate, they're everywhere.
Setting up a little base camp as you go.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of it all, though. It does.
I like
a complete reset.
He's planning it. Me and Jimmy just like the scenario of us trying to survive. You're like, this needs to happen. Like
I just
today.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think back to like hundreds and hundreds of years ago where you'd just find an empty field and you'd be like, well, this is my land now.
Yeah,
and then you'd build a house.
I'll claim
and
thy
you
land.
Yeah. And that's it. Like, that's fucking brilliant.
I did like
you could just make up just say to the missus like, I need to nip down to Torquay. I've got to get a message down there. But you're just having a whale of a time.
You never come
You're
back.
hitting up all the local inns. You're just getting battered.
You never come back.
They'll be like, why can't you just email him? Can't do that because this is like 300 years
You
ago.
could like kill the king or queen and then you're king.
That's true.
I feel like everything was an
embrace that.
adventure. Like they had the horses, they had inns everywhere. So like, like I say, you got to go down just going down to the ports.
Yeah.
Be a few days, won the horse, and you're just like.
You can just make shit up as well. Like, you rock up at an inn that you've never been before. You're this mysterious traveller.
Yeah.
You can just make up your own story.
I've been on the far seas.
Exactly.
You ask the bartender for any local work.
I'm from from different places.
That's it. You're so well travelled. Your accent's just an amalgamation.
Elements, yeah.
I'm a pirate.
Kill the giant
What are we doing in terms of? Are we helping people who are in trouble, or are we just letting them
No.
deal, mate?
Absolutely.
Yeah, later on.
Or are we conniving bastards and get them into trouble on purpose?
I just don't think you could trust. Like, even if you see like, I don't know. Now this is like ravaged, radiated. The world's fucked, and you see a mother and like a baby, like, please help. I'm thinking that's a trap. You know what I mean? Where's
trap? Yeah.
And there's going to be bullets flying very quickly. Do you know what I mean? I think whoever is in the circle when the bomb dropped, that's it. There's going to be no extension of this circle unless we get to a point, maybe 10 years down the line, where we're now rebuilding society, which in itself is a very interesting.
Now grown up.
Yeah, and that
And they remember.
I remember you.
you.
You left me, and I grew up on the street.
That makes you. Well, you'd have to leave them alive for that to happen.
No.
No, I'm saying if it's a trap. But that in itself, that part of the conversation I find is fascinating. Like, so the apocalypse has happened, everything's done. There's a few survivors, and then you go to rebuild society. Like, who is the leader?
Yeah.
I'm sure that there'll be like tussles for leadership and shit, and just
You
backstabbing.
need a few yogurt males.
Mate,
I was
you do.
thinking.
Do you go for, because you're rebuilding from scratch, like, do you go for the stereotypical one leader? Do you have a council? Do you have no leaders? Like, you can just rebuild society in whatever image you want.
Thought about this a lot.
See, I think
Mate, I have. I think this is great.
I would just go fully like a lone soldier, lone wolf.
Nice.
I'm part of no group,
system.
no
Agreed.
system. I'm just out there on my own.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy's
Don't talk to
law.
Just be like 10 years ago, Jimmy left on his road bike and he just never came back. Now it's just a lone ranger just going around the country.
They're like, if you send the geezer who just cycles around.
Just with a bow and arrow.
He's become
Somehow he's got one eye.
Yeah.
He's lost an eye.
The legend.
You know,
Yeah. He's a country legend. So beware the fucking Jimmy on his stallion bike.
Oh dear, just liberating villages.
How quickly do you think people would resort to cannibalism? Pretty quick.
Oh fucking hell! I'd give it a month. I reckon.
I wouldn't even give it that.
I think if you're in an apocalyptic situation and you have no access to food at all, and then just as you come across a stranger and you got people to feed,
Yeah.
I just think needs must. Do you know what I mean? And I would like to
You do that
reiterate,
first
we're
before
talking
looking
about
for
a scenario where the world has ended. You know what I mean? We're throwing the textbook out.
You're looking at that can of tuna and you're going, that's not going to do tonight.
No, if you ran out of food, it's going to be a hatchet to the back of the head.
No, I agree. If you run out, you got to do it.
I've been watching a lot of videos on like growing like vegetables and different stuff, and obviously now YouTube just feeds me it,
Yeah.
Mm.
and it's just mad that you can just pull the seed out of
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah.
like little tiny seeds, plant it, and
Yeah.
then like
Yeah, mate. My
and
mum.
then that'll grow you like
It's
just
crazy.
it's just math that works. It's
Yeah,
like,
my mum's got an allotment, and just like the shit that she grows every year is just fucking insane.
I was watching.
it literally comes out of the ground for nothing.
Yeah.
All you have to do is give it water, which it comes from the fucking sky.
Yeah.
It's almost like simulated in sort of.
Yeah.
I was watching a guy who does that, and they're trying to go fully self-sufficient, but the amount of veg and that they have to grow,
Yeah.
is loads.
Yeah.
Like you actually need quite a big spot of that.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to constantly, because we eat quite a lot, and it's like
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
like if you go.
But you ain't got nothing else. It's not like you've got to go to work from 9 to 5, then come home and grow.
That's it, your whole life
that
is to
your
live.
that
Your
is
life,
that
yeah.
is your life.
Yeah.
And I reckon you could make more than you need.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what happened back in the day, and some people got rich, and then they employ people, and then it's just how society is built. But
Yeah.
That's how we got Green Giant.
yeah, now look at him.
Sweet corn.
He's got way too much sweet corn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a
I've
dominant.
got a question about sweet corn, right?
Okay.
Now, hang on a minute, yeah. So, and this is quite a tangent, but so you know they say like, oh, sweet corn is one of your 5 a day. It's really good for you, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know,
Don't digest.
it doesn't digest because it's just in your shit, right? Because it doesn't break down. So therefore, if we can't digest it, how do we withdraw the nutrients from it? Therefore, is sweet corn just
A myth.
it just does nothing for you?
Is that true? That do we take?
Ben furiously typing away. I will find the answer.
Do we? Is it the skin that doesn't digest? And we
maybe.
just take
so
the
it is,
inside?
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so we're taking the insides.
Or they could just be feeding us a load of shit.
Yeah, it's just the
Green
sweet
Giant
corn.
just want sales.
Sweet corn companies, mate. They're worse than the oil giants.
That's it. That could have powered cars.
There
Yeah,
you
your
go.
body does absorb the
Oh, it
internal
does.
nutrients. Yeah.
That's what they want you to.
Has vitamin C, B, magnesium, and potassium.
So it's just the skin that we don't
Love a bit of
absorb.
magnesium.
So
But it's mad what you can grow, honestly. Like
yeah, oh yeah.
I've been saying this for ages, but I really want to get into like
Growing stuff.
growing.
Yeah,
Like, when
I grew some stuff last year.
yeah.
Weed.
Got a big grow going on.
Yeah.
When I moved into the people who lived in my house before were like really
Right
into
into it.
all that stuff, and there's loads of stuff there. I mean, it's all dead now because obviously I've taken over it. and
Obviously,
just haven't got a clue.
So they
What?
grew it, and you're like, fuck that.
Yeah, but I don't know how to fucking grow marrow.
Yeah, true.
I don't even know what that is.
marrow.
Just give it a little sprinkle.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff, but I'm going to start basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to start off from the
Restart it.
beginning. You can't
Yeah,
just throw
yeah,
me
yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Nah.
And expect me to,
Be
Start
Alan
off humble.
Titchmarsh.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Have a farm.
Yeah.
Couple of potatoes.
That's what I mean. I need.
I wonder if he ever come round and like not to come and have a look at all his. I'd be quite. If I set it all up and grew stuff, I'd be quite attached to it all. It's all gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's all gone. There's nothing left. I've got his goldfish.
Oh, nice.
For now.
Yeah. I've been
well.
keeping them alive
Nice.
And that's all you ask.
until the apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
think
mean.
they would be
the
wiped out.
Water's brilliant because obviously you can just go fishing. You can.
Yeah.
I don't think the bomb would affect the ocean, would it?
Might poison it, radiate it a little bit.
Probably not the ocean. Yeah, lakes.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I mean. So
the
fishing.
ocean.
Yeah.
Maybe I would just go out on the boat. Maybe I would just
I'm
be.
not a biggest fish fan, but then again, beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't
maybe I
like
would.
fish.
Maybe I would get like a yacht and just.
I mean, there are worse places to be in there.
Yeah, you need drinking water, don't you?
You
Yeah.
can't drink the sea.
Can't you boil it?
Seawater. No.
No.
Nah.
Well, it rains. It always rains in this country, so you could have something down the sail. It rains.
Collecting it.
Yeah,
Collecting
collecting it.
rainwater.
Yeah.
You just fucking
Guttering. Have guttering. Why don't boats have guttering?
drink your own piss for a week.
Then it is unsinkable. Can't
Yeah.
fucking sink guttering.
Becomes contaminated. The water does.
Surrounding
so,
water.
so we lost the sea.
Well, no. Well, suburban water supplies would become.
We've lost all
contaminated.
water.
Yeah, so
Oh,
water
no.
within the area
We
would
need
be
to
only
hoard.
stored water would be safe to use. The
How-
sea, because it's so big, it would
it'd be fine.
it quickly
dissipate.
So how-
You could get purification
So you do-
tablets.
Yeah, so if you was out at sea and it rained, you'd be all right.
Well, yeah, but then if the bomb was on top of you, then obviously the radiation
I'm thinking
in
of
the
going.
area.
I'm thinking of going on water.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
thinking of
that-
ditching
How
the
far
lads.
are you going?
I'm thinking of ditching the lads and just going out to sea.
Yeah, I think
he is
that'd
a
be
legend.
fine.
Jimmy, abandoned us.
I
to
feel
become a
like-
pirate.
Unless they've
That's your
fucking,
legend.
He took the beans.
if they've nuked the whole world,
Yeah,
then
Well, yeah, if they've nuked the entire
Yeah,
planet,
yeah.
we
because
are
it's
kind
like
of fucked.
you
Doesn't
can't
really
even
matter.
get drinking water. So
Yeah.
I think you've got to sit down initially, bunker down for a little bit,
figure out.
Yeah.
what's
assess the
going on.
situation, and then be like, right,
Assess the boats.
we need a plan.
yeah.
Try and find out where it didn't get hit, and then you got to head to
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Get on the radio waves.
Yeah.
Bye bye
Where
bye.
you'll have like little people being like, I don't know, Newcastle is a new haven. Come to Newcastle, and then you get
There
there.
was,
It's a cannibal trap.
I wonder
They're
if
everywhere,
it would wipe out all like communication and stuff.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Probably wipe out.
Well, no one's
It'd
gonna be
set us
working
back,
there, are
wouldn't
they?
it?
It's not like some geezer's going to still be clocking in at EE.
No, so I'm thinking, is it
Richard
is it wiping out the whole world, or is it like is there still people about, or because if it's
I think in this
It's a
scenario,
world war, so you can't leave your country, but
yeah.
you have to stay where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you try and go to, like Iceland or something, they'll nuke you.
Yeah, it's difficult. So I think you got to head. Yeah, you got to head.
That's the rules.
Yeah,
You got to head somewhere like
I think
Scotland. But if they've
Scotland.
been nuked, like you fucked. ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But so I guess
it depends. to what
communication's
extent.
gone, so you don't actually know. You're just in this world of hearing hearsay. You know what I mean? You go past a traveller that isn't a
basically
cannibal,
goes back
Yeah.
to fucking.
and they're
medieval.
like, "I've heard that going west is the way."
It's the radiation. Innit, that's
paradise.
the problem. If it was just
People have got their forearms and shit now.
Yeah.
It's all wrong.
I don't think there'd be much radiation
Fucking
out
the
at
champ.
sea. I really don't.
Jimmy is 100%
I'm
going to the
getting a
sea.
boat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking?
There's a little tugboat,
I've never seen a canal boat on the ocean,
and you want to change that
and I want to change that.
in the apocalypse.
Why isn't that a thing?
Here is Jimmy.
Imagine that down the beach, you just see a canal boat just going along. That'd be class.
didn't they do it
He
on
sails the
Top-
seven
Top
seas.
Gear?
I think they've done canal boats on the ocean.
Top Gear
Fuck
took
you.
boats that weren't supposed to go in the sea, didn't they?
That was they modified the cars, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, they had one where they almost all died. They had boats that they
You might have been right.
they were doing a crossing. It weren't supposed to go on the sea. I have seen that someone has had a canal boat and they've tried to go. And they've took it on the sea. And you have to be so careful.
It was me.
because they're just
Oh, because
Yeah.
it's so long.
yeah, they're just not
Oh,
meant.
yeah.
For,
They're not,
they're not
yeah.
meant for.
We'll have to get a different boat.
Just
I'll have to-
hijack a cruise.
To be
line.
fair, so many people will be dead. You'll have your
Yeah,
your pick.
You pick a boat.
Yeah.
Just fucking take whichever one you
It's
want.
going to have to be sailing though, because obviously the fuel situation.
Oh yeah.
True.
So I have to learn.
Let
how
the
to
wind
sail.
take you.
Exactly.
Unless I was gonna say you could like raid an oil rig or something, but
Could
I
do.
don't know. I
I'm
don't
all,
know how that
I'm,
works.
I'm all on for attack for a BP cruiser. Just take all the oil.
Oh dear.
So I think we're gonna bunker down in the new space for a while. See what's going on.
Yeah.
Branch out eventually.
Yeah.
Get some resources. Probably go to somewhere that is obviously away from the initial blast,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then just take it from there, don't you?
Yeah.
There's no
Rebuild.
real plan after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's just literally survive
Yeah. And then rebuild.
and try and rebuild.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you go? That's the question.
Hey, all you need is a boat and a crossbow.
I can't.
He's
and
added a crossbow.
and a fishing rod.
It's true.
You're on your boat. You got your fishing rod. You can get fish. If anyone's trying to come onto the boat, you got your crossbow.
Yeah.
You're sorted. You don't need anything else.
That's it.
Jimmy solved it.
How are you going to get water?
Boat, crossbow.
That is the
That's
only.
kind of like a
is
sick
the-
joke, isn't it? Because you're literally surrounded by it, and yet you can't use
But that's
it.
I watched a lot of like documentaries on like people being like on the islands and stuff, and they survive on there, and it's like it's so weird because you're around even like Bear Grylls, the island. There's water everywhere. Around
Yeah,
there.
but they still,
But you can obviously if you follow the green, the
Mhm.
vegetation, you can like dig into the sand and get water that way. But it's difficult.
yeah.
Couldn't it come down? I mean, England's always raining.
England's fine. There's loads of water.
Yeah.
I was watching a guy in
Nice.
Australia who does it, and he's like,
Oh, I ain't
he's
going there.
He's going around to like very hard to get water. But you can also get if you
take
got
my
a bit of
boat.
plastic, you can like dig it's called a silo. You can dig like a hole in the sand, put some rocks around, put plants, like green plants, either into the hole, and then like when the sun shines on, the water will come out of them as long as they're not poisonous, and it will drip onto the plastic. And then if you get a little plastic bowl in the middle, it just drips through the day. So you just got to keep
I'd
putting
set a couple of them up on the boat.
put vegetation into it. But you can get silos on boats. You can actually get a silo
Get
from.
myself
So
a
if
boat
you
silo.
so you got sun, it all. There's a program where a guy got stranded but he didn't know how to use it, and I think after
That'd be me.
a few weeks he managed to sort it out. But you can get silos that work. Yeah,
Crazy. I feel like we should do a special where you just show us all the survival stuff.
yeah. I mean, it'd be interesting to have a go at them.
Yeah.
I've never tried to do them, but
Yeah, that could be our angle.
Yeah,
trying
try and do
trying
them. Yeah,
different
yeah.
survival techniques. See if we can actually pull it
there's
off
a really good YouTuber
with just an axe.
He's Australian. He does it. He just goes on with a knife, and
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
he's-
always finds flip flops in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he
he?
loves the flip flops.
Thongs.
He's like, we'll use that. We'll
Yeah.
use that. But I'm
Yeah,
watching
let's
one
get
at the
some
moment
thongs.
where he's on. It's so dry, this island, like, and he's been there a few hours and not found any water.
Mad.
That's interesting.
So I've got the go ahead to buy a boat. Yeah.
Nick one, yeah.
fuck it,
Fuck it, you don't even have
You
to buy it.
don't just buy it, just nick it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean I would just to trial it out.
Oh yeah, fine.
Before.
Yeah, try before you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try before the world
I need
ends.
to test
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Proactive.
Yeah.
That's it. Proactive, not reactive.
Oh,
That's what you want.
Yeah.
GoFundMe set up now.
Go fund me for Jimmy's boat. That'd be fucking
I
fun.
might actually set that up. You know,
Do it. It's for a
Boat
special.
with a silo.
Jimmy's Ark.
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
Ark.
Ark.
That's brilliant.
And then you have like top pledges get a fucking seat on your arm.
What I could be like, if you invest, I'll save your animal. So basically, yeah, you just bring your dog. Obviously, you can't come on, but I will.
You take
I
the
will
dog
take your dog, and I'll make sure it survives.
That's beautiful.
until you eat it.
Yeah.
I would not eat the dog, honestly.
What do you think are going first, humans or the pets?
Oh, mate.
It is hard, but it's got to be like humans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Humans over pets.
Mate, I couldn't do it. I'm telling you now, let's say the world has ended and we're getting fucking hungry, yeah? And I know my neighbours alive over the road, but they ain't got any food. And my cats are in the house. I'll kill that neighbour before I kill my cats to eat them. 100%. This
Yeah,
again is in a world where everything has changed, all right? I'm not saying I'm going to murder my neighbour. I'm just saying I'd kill my
cat's
neighbour.
so like-
Imagine he watches the podcast.
Fuck this.
I fed my cats up. They're pretty big.
Oh, see? Proactive, not reactive.
They're ready. They're like
He's got him on a spit with
they're
a
an
cat
investment. Go on, I'll get 2 poachers a day. Take it both. Eat as much as you want, son. You get fattened up.
Oh, wow. That's the opposite of me, but there we go. Each their own. It's the end of the world. You do what you want.
That's a vivid scene. I've just got a picture of Dan fucking spit roast, just fucking turning a cat, and his cat's been overfed for months.
Click my fingers, they come over quick.
Fucking hell, right. Shall we move on to a different apocalypse?
Yeah.
Or
After the break.
shall we do it after the break?
I need a wee.
Go have a piss. You can go have a piss too. Obviously, this is your break as well. Or you can just let it play and we'll be back in like a second. So,
I mean, they
see you in
can
a
press
bit.
pause as well.
Yeah, they
There
can.
you
They
go.
can skip
Interactive.
I'm gonna go look for a boat.
See you in a bit.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the break. Let's fucking continue with the apocalypses. Right, so we've done the nuclear apocalypse. Let's revisit zombies. Personally, my favourite apocalypse, don't even know if there's a possibility of it happening, but if I was going to wish for one, and I had to, it'd be that one. Don't know about you guys.
I was kind of hoping with these mutations in Corona, I was just kind of thinking, do you know what? Let it happen. Let it have a fucking final mutation of resurrecting the dead into cannibal.
Not even changing the living. You want it to resurrect the dead.
Well, I think it's that zombies. They kind of you die and then you come back, don't you?
True. Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of hoping for that, to be honest. Around lockdown 2-3. So
That's fair.
So yeah, but no, it would be fun, wouldn't it? For a little while, I think it would be good fun.
It's a shit situation because it's an apocalypse, but at the same time, you're like thinking about, I've watched fucking The Walking Dead, I've played fucking loads of games with zombies in it. I'm ready.
You got free reign to cave heads in, I feel.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
I think I would. You find someone you hate and they're zombified.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is
Yeah.
this is a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Just like,
This is
'Cause,
perfect.
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm allowed to take you out.
Yeah.
You've already been savaged by another zombie, and that's why you're in the situation you're in. But now I'm going to take you out of that situation, and there's going to be nothing left.
Exactly.
It'd be
I like
brutally
those.
as
I like those
possible.
slow zombies though. I don't want
Yeah.
any World War Z zombies.
Fuck that.
yeah.
The
Like-
sprinty ones.
They're slower the better for me.
Yeah.
But even in World War Z, where they literally clamber on top of each other, almost
Yeah,
like
freaks
create
me
a
out.
chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were way too fast.
Yeah.
And the only way to beat them is you got to make yourself ill, and you have to give yourself cancer or something.
Yeah, and like tuberculosis and
Yeah.
shit.
Which doesn't really seem great.
Yeah. So this is like a lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
But-
He's like chuffed in it at the end when he's giving it. He's like, yeah.
Yes. It's only tuberculosis.
Oh, fucking hell. Decent film, though.
Good film.
What are we doing? First, what's your first move? You here?
See, this is completely different, isn't it? Because there's no like explosion to avoid.
No. Just a flesh-eating.
Just ravenous. So you could literally get away for at least the start of just boarding up your house, couldn't you?
Yeah, it depends how early you like hear or know about it.
Mm.
Because if you're like, it's been going on for months and it's reached your door, you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
I've got to wade through like hundreds of zombies to get to freedom.
Yeah, my thing would always be like you want to be high,
Yeah.
and you want no access to so you want like a flat's always a good idea in it, but barricaded stairs or something that's high with some ladders that you drop down or like holes in a roof. Just like I always remember I had a flat, and it would be good because the stairs were on the outside, but you could, if you had a sledgehammer, you could actually knock them off.
Yeah.
See, and then you'd be like
You need a roof garden to grow.
roof, yeah.
Yeah.
Grow
I mean, the new building would be.
Yeah.
It's got
Keep
access,
coming back to
it's
this
got
new
access
building.
to the roof. Got a roof garden, and then you can look down and see them down the bottom. So you want to be on the rooftops. You want stocks of food and you want decent weapons.
See, that's the thing though
Yeah.
about being high is the access to get down.
Oh yeah, you need multiple. I think you need like zip ropes
Nice.
to go down to certain places.
Nice.
Because the zombies, they're not coming up zip ropes, are they?
Nah.
No, I mean, conventionally you think of zombies of like very tunnel vision. They just want to try and fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't have the means to know that's a rope that could potentially get them to where they need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I feel like you.
The IQ score just goes plummets. That's
I
it.
would put rope down and try and like get one, like fishing, like pull him up the side
Should
of
we
the
just want to
building.
be in a boat?
No, not
Supposed to be a
fisherman. This wouldn't be. This would be on land. Pull them up and then just let them go. They drop down. They die. And just
keep doing that.
Just keep doing that all day.
Act as if you're helping them.
Yeah. Or as you're digging a bunker, go up to the roof. Just drop the rubble down onto their heads. Take them out.
Yeah.
You think of zombie films, most of the threat comes from the humans.
Yeah.
Most of the time. So it's more how you're going to deal with that. The zombies, apart from World War Z, the zombies don't really have a massive threat.
No,
unless when there's loads of them.
Yeah, exactly. If there's a big crowd of them.
Do you reckon it would even make that much? Do you reckon people would just go about their normal day life and there'd be like a few knocking about and it's like, I reckon we'd take them out quite quickly.
This thing, I feel like in movies and stuff, they massively underplay the military.
Yeah.
Because they normally show like the military being like swarmed or whatever. I just don't think it would ever get to that point.
Unless they were like the World War Z ones.
Yeah.
That's the only
if they're
one
just
where,
like the clambering, like
the military will just fuck them up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got your guns.
Yeah.
You're just gonna. Most zombie movies, they kill the zombies with like a bat.
Yeah.
So you've got a full on rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To keep that distance.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck loads of them up.
But if that wasn't, say the world did fall to zombies and you're in a survival scenario. I don't know if I guess it depends on how everyone around you is doing. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like if your whole family and friends are dead and they've come back and you've had to put them down, you'll probably be in a pretty shit headspace.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you probably just go out in a car, crank the stereo up, stand on the roof of the car and just let the zombies wade in and just kill as many as you can until they consume you.
What song are you putting on?
Down with the Sickness by Disturbed, I'd say. That's my going out song.
I Am Legend, they were quite good zombies because they weren't super slow, but they weren't.
They only come out at night.
Yeah, they were believable zombies.
Yeah,
they would cause a problem.
I like 28 Days Later zombies. That was
they ran though, didn't they? They're like rage.
They don't mind the running because I think, I don't mind the running.
Get on a bike.
Just get on a bike as long as you're faster than them.
Yeah,
you then got an advantage, haven't you?
I feel like I would last longer mentally in a world of walking zombies. I feel like the sprinty ones.
Yeah.
You just be like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Because it'll get a bit scary after a while.
You just, if you know that you're slower than a zombie, you just not really want to go outside, do you?
Just stay indoors.
I'd make a suit that just with long poles.
You just
each
start
way.
getting zombies impaled.
like a barrier.
Yeah, and I'd just be like,
just start carrying
so those
the
fast
weight.
ones would just kill themselves. Obviously,
What
you
if you
wouldn't want
had
too many.
a bite-proof suit?
Yeah.
Or armor,
Just
full
get
on
insulated.
armor.
Yeah. That
Well,
could work.
it's if they all get on top of you and they're just trying to.
Yeah,
And you're just there like fuck.
Yeah,
I
well,
can't
it's
move.
a bit of a stampede.
Yeah.
It's a
I
swarm.
wonder if they
innit?
give up though. Eventually, you're just lying there like, look, lads,
Yeah.
you got no chance.
All
They
your
get
teeth
bored.
are falling out, mate.
Or
Yeah.
fall asleep.
Do they the zombies sleep? There you go.
Nah.
The zombies die. Like, because that's one of the things I read this fucking article about Walking Dead that was like, if this was real, the zombies would have only actually lasted blah, blah, blah until they decayed fully. So it's like, does that happen? Because then you might only have to actually survive like 10 years until those zombies decay into like a skeleton. And then you just
the weird thing about zombies
move
is
on.
like that everything
Needs energy.
everything needs energy, and it's like it physically wouldn't. It wouldn't be. There's everything. Yeah, everyone needs some sort of energy to live. So it's like if it's getting no source of energy, how
it should die in
it
like
should
3
die.
days.
Yeah.
I get that they'd be able to last longer than like a fully developed, human. Because they're not using as much like
like
energy.
the brain,
But still, if they're lasting for like months without eating, you're like, oh, all right.
Although there are those things like the water bears that.
You've mentioned about them
Yeah,
before.
so they can like.
They're
I mean,
like
there's some on the
amoeba
moon.
things.
Yeah, and they just they can like dry up and just stay inactive for like hundreds of years, I think, and then you just put water on, they reactivate.
Yeah.
It's fucking mental. Like,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Imagine
Maybe
if
that like
zombies
that.
adopted there.
Maybe if it's a zombie water bear that just needs a bit of water.
The fucking droughted zombie.
Yeah.
Just
get a bit of rain and they're just like back on it.
that's it. But yeah, this is the apocalypse that I want to happen if there is going to be one.
Yeah, slow zombies.
The only thing I think sucks about being here, although I think it's a good thing that we don't have guns
Yeah.
readily available in the UK, or
Yeah.
is it a bad thing? I don't know. But during the apocalypse, you're then literally in this country, you're just going to be doing baseball bats and axes and shit. And
Yeah, crossbow.
Whereas in America, obviously, you know.
But I feel like being in a zombie apocalypse in America, the people will definitely be more of a problem than they would here.
Oh yeah, because they've all
Yeah,
got
yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
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 That's why, you know what I mean? You've got to protect and defend the second
That's it.
if you're in America.
If you're an American.
Obviously,
Just
I
in
wouldn't
case.
mind. I wouldn't mind guns
Yeah.
in the UK.
I'd be comfortable with myself.
Throwing it
owning
out
a
there.
gun.
This is.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a knife problem, don't we? I just think. If we have
Can
too
we be
many guns,
trusted?
I don't think we can be trusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a zombie apocalypse, I would like one. That much is for
fuck
sure.
Yeah, you're just standing down a corridor, just mowing zombies down with a fucking like M40 or something.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you've got one, then as long as you're better than the other person with it.
Well, like 360 no scoping, isn't it?
Yeah. Because if you go out and you're worried about getting mugged or whatever, if you've got a gun, you're not going to be worried, are you? Especially if you know how to use it. Because you'll be like, you would just go out. Like, imagine, you go out. You're not worried, are you?
I tell you,
but then other people have them.
I've
That's
done
If they're better than me with it,
then you deserve to
then
die.
I deserve to die.
mate, I've done guard duty around like my first barracks with a loaded with live ammunition and loaded full on rifle, and you're not scared of fuck all
Really?
because I can take someone out of 300 meters.
Yeah.
It's not like and I've got like 30 rounds. So like usually when you get in a scenario, you're like a bit worried about things.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you got no fear
Again,
because
yeah.
you could literally unless it's some sort of ghost, it's like you can fucking take out like 30 people in one go. Like no one's gonna give you any shit. But it's just funny going around. Like it is interesting that because you're like, fuck, I've got this. Like,
Do you? So this is a slight tangent, but with what you're saying there, when you're protecting the barracks or whatever, is this like at night and things like that?
yeah, so you do, yeah.
Would you ever like just as a piss take, so like, you know what I mean, like aim it up as if you're going to shoot something? Because I feel like that's what I'd do.
Well, you never have it loaded. I did have a mate
Fucking
who would
hell.
fuck around on guard, and I would never do this because it was just too risky. But
Shot his mate.
he would load his rifle up, put the round in the chamber,
yeah.
and then like fuck about, and then just unload it and then put it back. And I was like, fuck that. Like I was like, he was ballsy. He was Welsh lad. He was ballsy with it. But yeah, just knowing you've got a round of like live ammunition, like
Like walking through the forest on the night.
that's what I mean.
Quite
Yeah,
scary.
Yeah.
If you've got akimbo Uzis, you don't give a fuck, do you? You don't care.
That's another part of our barrier.
You're not bothered at all.
There's
No.
But
That's
for
fair.
nothing, it doesn't matter who comes up to you.
There's a forest bit where you go through the forest, and I used to think I'm going through it like 3 a.m. or whatever. Like I probably wouldn't do this on my own
Yeah.
of a night. Well, maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. But like when you've got a live ammunition and a rifle, like you don't give a fuck because you're like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I guess even if it's like a bear, you could just fucking
Exactly,
gun it
yeah.
down.
Absolutely fucking riddled it with lead with 2 Uzis. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I just think the picture of Jimmy just walking through a forest with the Uzis in both hands.
But I think that's another like say when everyone's on the same playing field, like in the like everyone doesn't give a fuck. They're like, no one's got any fear. So like that's when there's a problem.
I just
innit?
think, but like say on like people can get guns in the UK, can't they, or whatever? Like let's say you're asleep, right? You hear something knocking around downstairs. You know, you get up, you're like, fucking hell, what's that noise? You get a bit worried or whatever. If you had a shotgun or something, you wouldn't care.
Yeah.
If I heard a noise, I'd be happy. I'd be like, right, finally.
I'll get to use.
I mean, obviously in America, you can also protect your property with
That's what I mean.
fatal force.
Because imagine if 3 people just decided to break into your house.
Oh, yeah.
3 geezers.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yeah, I think that there's levels to it, innit? Because this country, you're allowed to use lethal force if you think your life's going to be threatened. But there was a story of a farmer who was getting robbed.
Oh yeah, he shot him.
And then he shot them as they're running away.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's mate. I mean, yes, they did try and rob you, but as soon as they saw you brandishing the fucking sword off, we went, no, it's not for us.
Yeah.
I just don't like the idea of that the law is basically set up so that if 3 guys got together and wanted to like burgle someone's house, they can pretty much do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Without,
so bizarre.
Whereas if they knew that if you had guns, no one would be breaking into places
unless they had guns as well.
Yeah.
Therein lies the issue.
But when it's your house,
breaking with guns.
Yeah, but when it's your house, you know your house better than.
Yeah.
True. You John Wick the fuckers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't know what to expect when they come in, but you're set up.
Ready to go. Turrets.
Kimbo.
So with zombies, it's kind of like, you know, although they don't have the thought capacity that I'm going to rob you, you've got to take the same attitude.
Yeah,
you got to fucking mow them down.
Oh, I'd do it for fun. Fucking hell, if there was if there were zombies and they were like walkie ones, I'll just probably dedicate an hour an afternoon just to go out with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Because you do know as well
up.
with them, every time you take one out, that's just one less.
Yeah, to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, you're protecting other people as well.
Yeah, exactly.
thing
I'm
is,
pretty much a vigilante.
You got to take them out. You got to just constantly take them out because I've seen it where there's the odd time when they leave one. For whatever reason. And it always fucking comes back.
Yeah.
I'd just be like hiding in the dark, and I'd see one. I'd just be like, rise up. And I'd be like, I'm vengeance.
And this exactly.
The zombies would be scared.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to leave any zombies alive if anywhere near me. Because I would I wouldn't be able to rest until you're fucking, you know, put in a zombie grave.
I would like
spiders, isn't it? If there's a spider in your room, you
can't rest.
You got to get rid of it.
But I'd like to do not just kill what I'd like to do, like a big zombie trap.
Yeah,
where like, I don't know, you fucking got them on a big
in like a pit.
Or big mountain bit, and it's like, and you put some wood out, and it's you got, I don't know, and then you just you get them all on there, and then you just
300,
just put it, just watching loads of them perish.
Yeah.
A big pit would be good, just something to get them in.
Yeah,
because they're dumb, aren't they?
They're
fucking stupid.
You're not allowed to say that in 2022.
Zombies have rights.
You can't intelligent shame a zombie.
Yeah. They pass all the IQ tests.
Yeah, they're human.
I wonder if you could identify as a zombie.
Probably can, mate.
Yeah.
Now.
Just walk around fucking eating people.
That's cannibalism. Now it's called being a zombie.
Yeah. There's a difference.
A zombie.
I've got a TikTok, so.
There you go. Zombie talk.
That's it.
Probably exists.
I guarantee if it doesn't, it will do now.
That's it.
Because we're doing it.
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse. Right, got to make sure we kill all of them in the vicinity. It's got to be done. If I was with you guys, I'd insist on it.
Yeah. Take rotation.
Yeah. It's got to be done. But in the difference between nuclear, you're then with nuclear. I feel you want to avoid, like, obviously people in general if you don't know them, unless you want to trade with them. But with a zombie apocalypse, I think I'll get drawn a bit too much into the violence of it. I want to go and seek out. Yeah, I want to go and seek out zombies.
Yeah, I feel like in a zombie apocalypse, there'd be more killing.
Yeah,
especially because you'd just be. It's what you've done. It's your day to day, innit?
Yeah, and you just be like, that was the neighbour. That was a zombie. I swear I heard him talking yesterday. Nah,
because like you're prowling, looking to kill. You got your bat. You got all your stuff ready to go, and then you see some other guy come doing the same.
Looking for the same tin of tuna.
Like, okay,
so to come deal with this.
What's happening there?
Yeah,
Standoff.
No, I agree.
But I feel like it would be more difficult of an apocalypse to survive because you'd still have to put the time and effort into getting food and also making sure that you're not attacked by zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more obstacles.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that is, well, I say it's my preferred apocalypse. I just like killing zombies, really. It's probably just, me playing loads of games that involve shooting zombies that's done that. But
Don't they do like days where you can? There's like actors and they're all zombies.
Yeah, airsoft and paintball and shit.
That'd be really cool.
Could in like shopping malls and shit.
Yeah, we need to do
Could
that.
we just do? Could we try it out?
That would be sick.
See how long we'll last.
Yeah, that would be fucking well good.
might take it a bit too far.
Yeah.
Spared one.
You killed 3 zombies.
Yeah.
He was an actor. He was a fucking zombie. Throw his head in the fire.
Jordan, we need to rebuild.
So you're going to prison, mate. You've killed 3 actors. Rebuild.
I will lead from prison.
Yeah.
We will not be silenced.
Christ.
I'd fucking kill them all.
But I want to link now
Oh.
to one of Dan's previous podcasts about AI.
Interwoven.
Oh, nice.
Because
AI zombies.
that would be insane, but it's not that far-fetched, I guess. Because you mentioned about how AI will become that intelligent that it kind of like figures us as not really that good a thing for the planet. So it could potentially become this powerful force that gets rid of us. That is probably, according to the Global Challenges Foundation, in collaboration with the University of Oxford's Future of Humanity Institute, is the most likely thing to happen.
Okay.
Out of all the apocalypses,
Right.
that's the most likely to happen. So earlier this year, researchers from the Swedish Global Challenges Foundation, in collaboration with the University of Oxford's Future of Humanity Institute, published a report that outlined 12 global risks with potentially infinite impact. The authors define such impact as the end of human civilization or human life. So for all intents and purposes, we can call this scenarios apocalyptic. Among these global risks are the things like global pandemic, which we've obviously fucking been through, ecological collapse, nuclear war, which we've mentioned, major asteroid impact, and climate change. Calculations that go into this type of research are tricky and depend on so many unknowns that we simply cannot predict with absolute certainty what exactly humans' downfall is going to look like. But it is possible to estimate the probability, which the researchers did by compiling data on already available estimates for the next 100 years or 200 years in the case of climate change. So what's the most likely thing to kill us all? According to the Global Challenges report, over the next 100 years, there's a 1 in 10 chance we will develop artificial intelligence systems that would get rid of mankind simply because AIs don't need humans to thrive. Nothing personal. However, it's not simple as that. In the recent years, AI experts have also predicted that a super intelligent computer could solve more problems that it would create if we play our cards right, which goes into your discussion we had before. Is it going to be something we eventually kind of get on side?
Yeah.
Or is it just going to go, fuck this?
Utopia. Or
1 in
dystopia.
10.
1 in 10.
1 in 10.
Fucking
It's
risky,
not
innit?
nice.
Yeah.
That's fucking shit, that is.
That's 10. That's 10% if my maths is correct.
10% chance that AI wipes us out in the next 100 years.
This is why we need weapons.
I thought you were going to say that's why we need a boat.
That's why we need weapons and a boat.
Yeah.
I just
Means
want a
we fair.
boat absolutely stacked with guns.
So turret on the back. Minigun.
Fuck it hell. I mean, they do exist. Their warships, I guess, have got all those. They got major ammunition, didn't they?
Yeah.
They have
Let's
obviously
get
small arms.
a nuclear submarine.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's your one.
yeah.
Don't even need. You can just go under for like 6 months.
Then you could combine.
I don't like the whole. I don't like
Underwater.
Under.
No.
Yeah.
I'd be more
Risky,
comfortable on a ship, but if we had to go on a sub, I'd go on a sub. But then you could combine 2 apocalypses in one. Say if we did a zombie apocalypse and then we've got a fucking nuclear capability. Oh, nuke the zombies.
I'll tell you, a really
Which
interesting
causes
thing that you said in there
nuclear
was
zombies.
the ecological
Yeah.
apocalypse. There we go.
Yeah.
Because that's, I mean, the way things are going at the minute.
Netflix have just lost 30%.
You know, fuel prices are going up.
Yeah.
Energy prices are going up. Like, at some point, people are just gonna be like, "Well, fuck this! I'm not paying for this
I
shit
feel like
anymore.
people
I'm just
already
gonna
are."
start fucking taking shit."
Yeah.
And then that just becomes the end of the world.
The problem
really.
is that you know how many, like roughly how much these companies are earning, especially when you've got companies like BP saying we've literally got more money than we know what to do with.
Yeah.
But the price of oil and fuel is going up.
At some point, people are gonna get pissed off and just start.
I'd like to say I think people already are.
I think that would be the
I'm fucking. I'm armed.
more like common than the
Yeah.
AI one.
Civilization's gonna fall.
Yeah, people are just gonna get
gonna rise
angry,
up.
and then it's just gonna be like riots, and then it just won't stop. And
Yeah.
it'll just be like, well, the police can't stop it.
Yeah.
What's worrying about the AI thing is that although we know it's out of control, it kind of isn't. Because it's going to be like the governments who are going to be at the forefront of using it, and they're just again what the governments are like, and that they're not proactive, they're reactive in there. They'll be like, okay, so we were using this as a weapon,
algorithm.
and it's out there now, and it's kind of doesn't like us.
I mean,
kind of fucked. Sorry,
I don't know. I don't know much about AI, and I'm pretty sure Joe Biden doesn't.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So if we get Joe Biden to make decisions on what should be done with AI, I think we are fucked.
Yeah,
Boris will just be like, so we accidentally released the AI, but do you remember those COVID parties? Just try and like fucking mask over the AI disaster.
Put me in prison.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah.
10% chance.
I mean, Dan, your episode scared me, and that percentage is just like cemented it.
I was
very hard.
I'm already in my head counting down to 2027 as the end of the world, because you said that's when the AI will outgrow us essentially, or will be as intelligent as us.
What's worrying, super worrying, unless something drastic changes, is like given the timeline, like that's fairly soon. Like in 1,000 years, it's gonna be so fucking clever. And then like the chances of something going wrong, or you getting one rogue AI bot, unless it's just super intelligent and it's just like, right, I'm gonna fucking sort all this shit out.
Yeah,
because these humans are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So like, I'll look after them.
Yeah, that's the thing. How much of a reflection of us will it actually be?
Yeah.
Hopefully not much, because we're very violent.
Hopefully it's
Whereas
just like,
if it's just like, I just want to learn.
They created me, so I'll let them off.
Yeah.
Like, they gave me existence.
We're their parents.
So like it's like I'll view all humans as like my mom and dad.
This is exactly gonna be, we become the zombies.
Yeah.
We're trying to kill AI, and AI will just be like, look, they're so slow.
Yeah.
We need to get rid of them.
They're so dumb.
We become the zombies running around, and AI will just fucking purge us.
If that happens, right, as long as I get a fucking Terminator 2 shotgun reload in there, I'm happy.
Well, what's interesting about AI, right? So it gets to a point where it's more intelligent than us. So at that point, like we always think about them as obviously, but are they going to be like, they're complex characters and machine? Are they going to want like downtime and like and comedy and podcasts and like, are they going to watch? Yeah, because it's an intelligent. It's going to need stimulation.
So we could be used to entertain them.
Yeah.
Like, well, they might want bodies.
Yeah.
Just to be hosts.
They might. They might need hosts.
Yeah. It's going to be so interesting thinking, what does it want?
To be fair, they will want hosts, and if Elon starts putting these chips in, that's how it will then it just becomes us. We just become like the AI.
The problem with that,
but does it want a host though? Like, because that's going to hold it back.
Yeah, but it can do stuff from outside. It could be running shit somewhere else, but it can also be. It isn't just stuck with you. He might,
it's just.
He might be at the strip club, but he also might be over in Panama.
He's everywhere all the time.
Over
what
in
does a
Panama.
strip club look to AI?
Yeah, we can instantly reproduce. So it's
fantasize.
Yeah.
This is why I'm getting a boat. No wires connected to the ocean.
But I like the idea of it being so intelligent that it just seeks knowledge and it already knows because the internet just knows everything about this planet, and maybe it's so intelligent that it just figures out like interdimensional travel or some shit, and it just fucks off. And we're just like, what the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah, it has
it's gone. That's the internet with us.
Has a little base here.
But will it only know what we've put on the internet?
Surely, yeah.
Because it's not going to be able to work anything else.
No, the thing is, it might do though, don't it? Because if you look at like progression of once you get so like us now, we're of an intelligence because we get information passed down from our like parents and stuff, and all the history of stuff. So like, and then we use all that information to make future decisions. So it might, given it knows every piece of knowledge in the past, it can probably make so many more future decisions.
But also, it might be able to work out calculations and things in like physics. I know I sound like a fucking idiot because I am when it comes to physics and stuff. But like like Einstein's equations and things. Yeah. Maybe there were certain things that were just not slightly quite off. Right, and it's like, well, that's clearly wrong. It's this, and then it's just like
and then it's
boom.
all like,
that's it. With AI, if it does turn against us, the thing is, the longer it obviously exists, the smarter it gets, and it becomes more difficult to defeat, and then we're fucked.
Could already be working against us.
That's it. Some people say it is.
Maybe it released something from a lab.
Blame it all on AI.
That's it.
Guns and boats, baby.
I honestly think that's the way to go. And I wouldn't mind to have a life of guns and boats.
That's it. Boats and hoes.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
The new APMA Guns and Boats collection is
coming
out soon.
Soon.
Fuck's
Oh
sake.
dear. Well, that was the Apocalypse Pod. I hope it gave you hope for the future. Shouldn't have done. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Like the video. Please, should have said that earlier, but like the video. Also got a clips channel, so get on there.
Please do.
Because we're posting up a load of clips of this great podcast, which should be good. But yeah, up the fucking APMA!
Up the APMA!